Pandemic-Related Stress of Home Facilitators and the Academic Performance of Pupils in UES by Emeteria Patawe, Mailyn Padilla, and Lourdes Icasiano.
Rationale.
In the new normal, the home facilitators are facing extraordinary tasks which jeopardized their health and welfare to ensure learner engagement and achievement in the current setup. Obviously, they are encountering several stressors which the researchers would like to see its association with the pupils' performance in Urdaneta Elementary School. Consequently, this endeavor would add to the fund of knowledge in the Magallanes district, which will be used for policy creation and programs.
Key literature.
Several studies show that the relationship between the home facilitator stress and the academic performance of the students established a negative association. To explicate, whenever the stress of teachers increases, the academic achievement of the students decreases. The importance to comprehend the principles behind the teacher's stress as predictor for learners' achievement is important in the implementation of alternative learning delivery. The researchers have seen into different angles and areas through some literatures and studies, and they have found enough basis of the current study to explore and pursue it.
Methodology.
This study used the descriptive correlational research. The respondents of this study were based on the total population of 431 pupils from the different grade level and sections of the pupils enrolled in UES for the last school year 2020 to 2021. The sample size of 204 was calculated using RaySoft sample size calculator. This study used a survey questionnaire for home facilitators' level of stress as a research tool. The strategies that were used in analyzing the data gathered were percentage, measures of central tendency, and simple regression analysis.
Findings.
The results of the study showed that the pandemic-related stress level of the respondents was overall described as moderately stressed. As reflected below in Table 4, the data were summarized from 204 home facilitators with a total mean of 2.84, and the dispersion of the data set from the central distribution was good in 1.21. This may imply that home facilitators were able to endure stress at this level, but on the contrary, since it almost reached its threshold limit, this situation should also be taken into consideration for management procedure. Moreover, the overall academic performance level of the pupils that are handled by the home facilitators was defined as very satisfactory. As observed in Table 5, the total mean was 88.19, and the dispersion of work rating from the central distribution was 4.40, which was moderate. It could be gleaned that the pupils were performing quite well. However, with the current rating, there is still room for improvement and to reflect on what went and capitalize on it in order to maintain such scores or even strive more. Based on the results of bivariate regression analysis, the stress level of the home facilitators as it was used as predictor of the academic performance of the 204 pupils showed a negatively correlated relationship. R is equal to negative 982. Furthermore, the stress level of the respondents significantly affects academic performance based on the B is equal to negative 3.564 and the p-value is equal to 0.0. Hence, this may mean that in every unit of increase in stress, the academic performance of the pupils goes down by negative 3.6%.
Implication.
This may imply that the stress level of the respondents significantly affects academic performance based on the B is equal to negative 3.564 and the p-value is equal to 0.0. Hence, this may mean that in every unit of increase in stress, the academic performance of the pupils goes down by negative 3.6%.
Conclusion.
Based on the findings and the results presented, the stress level of the home facilitators would affect the performance of the learners under their care. Thus, whenever there is an increase of stress among the home facilitators, the academic performance of the pupils would be affected or decrease.
Recommendation.
Since the target respondents were moderately stressed, it is the best opportunity to propose and conduct stress management programs for the parents having such condition in order to prevent complications that will be brought about by the current health crisis. Finally, an in-depth study of the topic under investigation is also suggested to further validate the findings of this research. References.